my name is Terrence, and today I have somewhat of a weird golf swing tip to share with you that can instantly add up to 70 laser-accurate yards of distance to your drives without using a swing trainer, without hiring an expensive golf coach, and without having to give your swing a complete overhaul. What's more, it doesn't matter if you're out of shape or even overweight. It doesn't matter if you've been slapped with every nasty ailment there is, like arthritis, bursitis, tendonitis, and the vision of a gopher. And it doesn't matter if you're a newbie beginner or been struggling at golf for decades. You ready? Okay. In order to increase your swing by as much as 70 yards without losing any of your accuracy, you really only need to follow 3 simple steps. And these 3 steps have nothing to do with what kind of clubs you're using, how out of shape you are, how long you've been playing golf, your age, or anything like that. So what are these 3 steps? Step 1 is that you must stretch to create torque. Many golfers are stiff in their upper back. And if your upper back is stiff, you can't generate enough torque to hit the ball for maximum distance because you aren't able to make a good shoulder turn. When this happens, your body naturally compensates by using your arms to swing the golf club. When you do this, and you will if your upper back is stiff, you're guaranteed to injure your shoulder, elbow, or wrist if you haven't already. So, what do most golfers do in this situation? Well, they think the solution is to stretch their back muscles. This is actually a huge mistake. Here's why. By stretching your back muscles, you make your back even more stiff and easier to injure. Not fun. If your back is stiff, you can't generate maximum torque to hit the ball very far. I almost can't believe that in this day and age, people are still stretching the wrong muscles, but with so much misinformation out there, who can blame them? The solution is actually counterintuitive and is something most golfers would never think of. Your chest and shoulder muscles need to be stretched instead of your back. This loosens your stiff back muscles and allows you to generate maximum torque, smacking a ball that's loaded with raw power. Think about it like this. Your muscles in your back are like rubber bands. The more loose and stretchy they are, the further you can pull them back and gain that springy energy when you release. With a tight back, it's like trying to use a crusty old rubber band. It's brittle, doesn't stretch, and offers you no additional energy. There's even more bad news. I know it couldn't get any worse, right? This same scenario with a tight upper back happens in every part of your body, and unless you know what muscles need to be stretched and how to stretch them for maximum golf performance, you'll never create enough torque to hit the ball very far. Now, this leads us right into our second tip, which is you must unlock muscles to create a power swivel. Let's say you have tight hamstrings, and let's face it, almost all golfers do. When your hamstrings are locked, you can't turn your hips to generate a power swivel to hit the golf club properly for distance. Maybe this has happened to you on the golf course, or maybe you've noticed it happen to a friend on the course. Did you get that? If you can't turn your hips, it also means your body is forced to compensate by using the little muscles in your back instead of the big powerful muscles in your hips. You can't generate explosive power in your golf swing when you're using small muscles. For example, if you stretch your hamstrings the way most golfers do, you'll make a tight muscle even tighter, which reduces your ability to swivel and robs you of 80 to 90% of your lower body power. Here's what you should do instead. Contract your muscle as hard as possible for 20 seconds. When you let go of that contraction, your muscle will be more relaxed and much more flexible. When you get tight muscles to unlock, you'll be able to generate maximum power from your lower body, making a power swivel, allowing you to whack the ball with the velocity and precision of a laser-guided missile. Now, without getting any more sciencey, I'm sure you can start to see why unlocking your body the right way can make a phenomenal difference in adding yards to your drives. I'm going to show you simple, easy, yet crazy powerful tips you can use to accomplish this in just a minute. It'll take your golf game to a whole other level, and fast. Now it's time to get to our third and most vitally important tip for adding yards to your drive quickly. You must train the entire swing as one to create velocity. When you swing the club with parts of your body instead of your entire body, you limit your ability to generate maximum velocity. Let me explain this by giving you a brief anatomy lesson, and I promise it won't be hard. The human body has over 1,000 muscles. If your brain had to think about moving each one of them while you were swinging the golf club, it would never happen. Newest research shows that the brain is better at focusing on full body movements. It's the same reason your computer works, because it focuses on entire programs and not a piece of individual code. If it did, your computer would stall or crash. This is exactly what happens when golfers spend too much time isolating muscles. Their body stalls or crashes because their brain is thinking golf swing, but their body is thinking about one muscle. Surprisingly enough, most golfers are actually focused on the wrong thing, training their golf swings in pieces. Once I figured out that training the golf swing as one movement actually increased the distance for all of my clients, that was one of the best things that ever happened. The key to unlocking the massive amount of power that's hiding inside you is to integrate the body with the golf swing to improve the golf swing pattern, allowing you to swing for maximum velocity. Do you see now how easy it can be to increase your swing by up to 70 yards? It doesn't take much. Just imagine yourself doing these 3 incredibly simple things and seeing instant results. And if you follow these 3 tips, if you learn to unlock the power that's hiding in your swing, suddenly the whole game of golf changes forever. During the time when I was testing this totally unique formula and shared it with a bunch of golfers, the word got out very quickly, and more golfers started approaching me. It got to a point where I'd wake up and my email inbox would be overflowing with new messages. I used to get excited every time I saw a new email, but this excitement would suddenly turn into an intense and ugly feeling of anxiety because I knew that it was impossible for me to answer all of these emails. And because of this, a lot of golfers were going to be really disappointed. Since it was impossible for me to help each and every golfer one-on-one, I needed to find a solution. And it came to me in the form of a suggestion from a good friend of mine. He simply said, "Terrence, why don't you turn this incredible information into an online program? That way, all these golfers can have access to your formula." That was it. I knew it was the perfect solution. So after many months of hard work, pulling in several all-nighters, and writing like a madman with swollen eyes and shivering fingers, I finally turned all the secrets into a laser-targeted, easy-to-follow online course I now call Monster Golf Swing. I can proudly say that you won't find these secrets anywhere else.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to click the link below in order to find out more.